Bonjour class. So today you are on your learning from home day. So no matter whether you're fully virtual and you always learn from home or whether you're group 1 or 2 and this is just your learning from home day. So my plan for this unit is to just change it up slightly, and when you're at home have less videos. So I know I'm recording a video for you today, but that's just because I feel like I want to explain to you what you're doing for today. So hopefully this video will be pretty short, kind of like a tutorial in English, no like input in French, well, little input in French to kind of help you, guide you through what you're doing step by step. And that way you can just get on with the rest of class doing what you need to do for today. Okay, so and this is what most at-home days will be like, will be after yesterday when you had the input in French. You were then going to process it and practice with it the next day in some ways, through reading, through writing, or through producing your own language, like speaking or something. So I'm going to show you, I have put a link here to our shared Google Slides, and it will take you to maybe like this, Unit 2, Mon Enfance. And there are two options. If you are class 2, no matter whether you're group 1 or group 2, you are my hybrid, like blended in-person learners, you're going to come here. And if you are my fully virtual class, then you are 6th period, so you're going to come here, but they both look the same. Okay, so let's have a look at, I'll go for my 6th period virtual learners. So you have access to edit this document, so you could all be working simultaneously on it if you're working at the same time. So that's partly why I wanted to explain to you what you're doing. So this is the front slide, which says Mon Enfance, my childhood. It's a presentation about you guys. This is how we're going to prepare for our special person interviews. And we've been doing those with my French ones using these Google Slides. And it's gone pretty well. So for during this time of COVID, where we're learning virtually and at home, it seemed to work pretty well. Obviously, when I did it with you guys last year and it was in person, it was pretty different. We didn't have to do Google Slides. So I've been working really hard to create these for you. So just follow along with me. If you watch this video, you should be able to understand what you need to do. Okay, so the first couple of slides, this one says les questions. So these are the special person interview questions that you will be asked, or that I want to know about you. And that there were 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they are all written in French and with the translations in English, just to support you, because there are some new words or new grammar phrasing here. And then the second one are les réponses, so the answers. So this is what you will be using. Okay, so it's useful to know what the question is, and the question 1, answer 1 goes with question 1. So you see there were 7 possible responses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so have a look at reading through those. And then this is the instruction slides. This tells you what you need to do with all that information. So you're going to choose 2 slides to edit about you. And so you are going to copy and paste the slides. So choose 2 slides. Here you can see as I scroll down, there's lots and lots of slides. But there's not enough, there's enough for 1 each, but not for 2 each. So I don't mind whichever one you choose. Like I want to choose this one, I'll write on it, and then I can just copy and paste the slide again. Okay, so I have 2 of my slides back to back. Okay, so I'm going to delete that, but that's up to you. Okay, so choose 2 slides. You're going to post a picture of yourself, preferably a childhood picture, because all of this unit's about childhood. So this probably might take you most of the class period trying to pick a cute childhood picture, especially if you're like me and you've got just tons of cute pictures, you don't know which one to choose. You're going to write 7 sentences in French using these 2 slides. So these are the answers that you're going to use. And then you're going to fill in the gap according to you. So if your first one is j'habitais, I lived, the question is où habitais-tu? So I live, j'habitais à Fort Wayne, j'habitais à Chicago, wherever you lived, okay? don't worry about getting perfection, just your answer needs to be as accurate as possible, and it has to be in French. So yeah, it's in French on your slides. So I've given you some slides as an example, and we'll come to that in a moment. And then the last thing is you can post pictures, or you can write in English, but in the slide notes. So down here. So if there's really something that you want to talk about, like for example, one of these questions is, what did you used to do when you were, like this is all about your childhood, so what did you used to do? And then you want to say, whatever, like I played cards, or I played chess, or I played with Barbie dolls, or something. Like, what did you used to do? And you don't know how to say that in French. I do not want you to go look that up. We don't need to look stuff up like this. We're right at the beginning of the unit, so a lot of this vocab I want to create together. So I want you to, right here, like for that answer, like put the number. So if it was number 5, then right here in your slide notes, you'd put number 5, played with Barbie dolls, for example. Well, you could put on your slide, je jouais avec, and then you don't know how to say it, so put a picture of a Barbie doll. That's what I would do. I'd just put a picture, and then if it's not very clear, because I'm going to say it for you in French, I'm going to help you find that, then you don't know if that picture's very clear, then just put Barbie dolls, whatever. Okay, so I'll go back to this instruction slide. Everything that you put on the slide has to be in French. You're going to have 7 sentences which answer these 7 questions. And these are the starter sentences to help you answer these questions, because they're for the interview. And you can put pictures. You can use, I'll show you real quick how we can do this. So let's have a look at my example 2 slides. Oops. See the red squiggly underline? Voilà, excellent. So I numbered mine as well, so it's really nice and clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, which answers each of the questions. And I'm just adjusting it as I go. And each one is just the answer to the question. Okay, based on that in that yesterday's lesson. So you'll see most of these are according to what we learned about yesterday. 5, 6, 7. So all I did was I copied and pasted the next slide, and then I just changed the text box. You do not have to do text box that look like this color, that shape. You can do it however you want. You can be way more creative than me. I just did this really quickly because I've got like 3 other videos to make right now. So I did it super quick. But basically you get the idea. There's 7 questions, 7 answers, all in French on this slide. Now for this one where I said about Barbie, if I didn't know how to say that, and I would put down here in my slide notes, Barbie dolls. Oh my gosh, I cannot spell Barbie dolls. Barbies, whatever. Then here I'd put je jouais avec, and then I would just find a picture. And I know most of you know how to do this, but just in case you don't, one of the easiest ways to do it is go insert image and search the web. And then here, you can do it within Google Slides. Oh my gosh, these are horrendous. Just take across the picture, and then I would put it like here next to je jouais avec, whatever, and then just put a picture. Okay, and then that's wonderful then, because everybody can recognize the Barbie. I don't have to say in English. Nobody has to speak any English. I can just say in French, avec les poupées Barbie, qui s'appelle Barbie. So I can help you with the French. You just need to be creative and tell me, okay? So you can put things like, if you forgot how to say les bonbons, like candy, then put a picture of candy. Like, just be creative. Find the pictures on the insert image. And if you're really getting stuck, or it's really not clear, it's something bizarre, because some of you are a little bit on the strange side. Just joking. You might have, I don't even know what you did when you were younger. So some of these things you can write down here in English. That's the only place you can put English. Okay, so everybody should have 2 slides back to back like this. Use Everybody's editing. Do not erase or do not damage somebody else's slides. Just stick to your own. And if you really cannot finish this within a class period today because you want to put in tons of cool pictures and find a cool picture of yourself and whatever, then you can keep working on this the following day as well. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you're having any issues accessing or completing it. But this is basically going to set us up for the whole rest of the unit. When we do special person interviews, whether it's through video or whether it's in person, we'll be using those slides. So you absolutely have to have it done, because there are definitely more than like 2 people in each class. And we'll finish our special person interviews after 1 lesson if only 2 people do it. So this is going to be worth a grade, and I want you to get it done this week. Okay, au revoir class.